My name, Kee'Ahn, and it means to dance and to play. I'm from Townsville, North Queensland, Walgarookaba and Bindal land, but my countries are Gugu Eastern Yalanji, Port Douglas, north from there, rainforest area, Jirrabul, which is Tully, and then mum's side, I'm from Badu Island in the Torres Straits. I identify as queer and non-binary. Yeah, just connect with people of all genders and see myself as a queer black fella outside of the gender binary. My most recent release was in 2020. It's called Better Things, and it was just about trying to find my feet in Melbourne, going through a breakup, and just coming into myself. You can find me on social media at Kee.Ahn, Kee.Ahn on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok.
Welcome to Queer Conversation. In the virtual studio with me today is Kee'Ahn. Your name Kee'Ahn means singing and dancing.
Yeah, something along those lines. So it's derived from a Witnyunkin word. So First Nations people up in Cape York of North Queensland, and that word means to dance and to play. And my parents just grew up singing and dancing, and when they had me, they wanted an Aboriginal word that we have connections to for their first child. And yeah, it really suits me because I love those things.
Kee'Ahn, you've got an incredible, beautiful voice. Where have you been all your life? I mean, you are in your early 20s. Your parents gave you a name that would encourage you to sing and dance. And your first EP was, single, was released only in 2020. And I believe COVID and the lockdown encouraged you to record it. Let's listen to the music video.
obsolete. There's one thing I know, on to better things. On to better things.
Did it take you so long to share your talent with the world?
Yeah, that's such a good question. I don't know, I just had all the things to fall together, but I just had a love for music from the beginning, and having a name that's associated with it just really pushed me to love it, and it's so intrinsic to who I am. I guess it took me a while to release music because, yeah, I moved down here, which is in Naarm in Melbourne, from North Queensland, and yeah, it was one of the first songs that I recorded with my friend Pat in 2019, and I guess when we went into lockdown, I was like, it's time to just put it out there, and is I guess hard time, but was a song that really resonated with a lot of people going through COVID. So it happened, and I put it out, and yeah, I'm glad that it worked out.
What happened afterwards? Like, it would have been a massive step for you. I'm sure you would have been singing and writing your own songs all your life, just for yourself, for your family, for the people around you.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I've been singing my whole life. Me and my dad, I grew up singing with him. He kind of taught me guitar and how to sing. And yeah, I guess since putting out Better Things, it's just been so beautiful being able to sing for more people and travel the country. But yeah, my connection with music is, through busking, growing up in Townsville, through musical theatre with my dad, moving down here and being in a couple of different projects and bands with other First Nations people. Yeah, and now that the song's out, I've just been able to do that more and continue writing.
And you are part of the lineup of WOMADelaide in Adelaide next year in March.
Yeah, that's correct. WOMADelaide. It's a 4-day festival on Kaurna country in Adelaide, and yeah, it's like a dream festival for me. I've always wanted to be a part of it, so getting to go with a band and yeah, see some of my favorite artists and perform on the stage there.
You also won a few awards in your very short time being public and out and performing. Tell us about the awards, and there's probably one that's very special to you.
Yeah, so after I released Better Things, I was honoured with an award for the National Indigenous Music Awards. And yeah, I won the Archie Roach Foundation Award, and it was so beautiful being presented that. It was all online because it was during COVID, but I really look up to Uncle Archie Roach. Yeah, may he rest in peace. And that night, seeing him on the screen with my housemates, watching the awards, and then him saying my name, we all kind of screamed and was so happy and so grateful. And my parents FaceTimed me and were screaming as well, all the way up in North Queensland. And yeah, it was beautiful to have been supported by national Indigenous music folks, but also Uncle Archie, who's just a trailblazer and an icon for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people.
You're working on your EP, your first EP.
Yeah, it's been so fun. This year I just wanted to I guess get in the studio and record and write with people that I really admire, and it's been great working on the tracks for the album. Been in the studio with this producer called Alice Ivy, who's just incredible and really supports and works with a lot of femme and LGBT artists, and yeah, we've made some really fun songs that I hope to put on the album. And then my friend Pat, who recorded and produced Better Things, we've been writing some songs together as well.
You got an idea when the EP will be out?
No, not exactly. I think putting all the things together, I really want to go home and, write and make a music video and then, put out some singles. So I think this next coming year that'll all fall in place, and then I'll have a set date for the album.
Who are you looking up to? Who do you love? Like what musicians?
Oh, I love that question. Oh, there's so many. I think like stylistically and yeah, creatively, I've always loved Moses Sumney and um, Solange, and vocally, I've like always been obsessed with like soul singers. Like, yeah, listened to a lot of Aretha Franklin growing up. And then the past couple of years, I've really loved Arlo Parks, who's this queer musician from the UK. I got to see her live, and Joy Cooks, just a lot of like neo soul pop.
What instrument do you play? Yeah, I saw you playing the guitar. Is that the only instrument, or are you into a lot of different instruments?
Yeah, I grew up first playing mainly singing. Like that was my first instrument, and that's the one that I'm most confident in. I just love singing so much. But I play a little bit of piano, and then guitar is probably my next strongest. Yeah, guitar feels so fluid for me as well. And I listened and learnt like Tracy Chapman songs and Jeff Buckley and I don't know, some Beatles songs growing up. So that's just, it feels like a bit of second nature for me.
And being a queer artist, have you performed at queer events?
Yeah, very, very grateful to have done, Midsummer Pride down here, some of the shows for that, and, supported or like played in a Joy FM show as well a couple of weeks ago with all queer artists as well, queer musicians, and yeah, it's so fun, and yeah, really, really grateful to be a part of the like queer music scene here in we played at 86 Bar, which is just a LGBT plus bar in Fitzroy, and there are like 4 or 5 other queer musicians. I played with my band, who are also non-binary and queer, and yeah, it was just so much fun. Like such a great energy. Like what do you know and expect from queer community? Just like super supportive and fun, and yeah.
Does being queer influence your songwriting at all?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think most of my music is about like my identity and mental health and understanding myself and the world. So I'm not, my lyrics aren't always like super explicit, but the themes I speak on are about like accepting myself and um yeah, loving myself, and yeah, like a new song that I wrote is about reaching out to others to handle hard things, and I think that's what um I learned from and gained so much from like the queer Black community and the queer community at large, is just like yeah, community love. So I think definitely, yeah.
Who would you love to open for?
That's a great question. Um Yeah, Arlo Parks, I was, yeah, so uh, obsessed and like just in love when I saw her perform and her lyrics. And yeah, I'd love to like connect with her and be able to write with her. So would love to support her shows. Yeah.
Play at other places apart from the is Adelaide? That's now your next big gig.
Yeah, so very lucky to have a lot of like interstate shows for 2023, one of them being WOMAD. And yeah, playing up in Meanjin, Queensland for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander festival, playing in around Sydney and Parramatta for another festival, which is First Nations women led and femmes and non-binary people. So grateful to be a part of that. And then to end 2022, I'm doing Beyond the Valley next week, and Wildlands, which is, yeah, really honored to be a part of the lineup. And then at the end of this week, connecting with Milk Records for their 10th birthday, anniversary, Christmas show. And I really love Milk Records Mob because, yeah, they're all, queer and lesbian musicians, women, who just have done so much in the Australian music industry. So
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Kee'Ahn. It was a pleasure meeting you.